800-687-5192.
Smalls here. What if you could enjoy the flavor of a cocktail without the alcohol? Meet RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category that delivers bold taste and a warming sensation, but with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and zero calories. So you can celebrate with friends, unwind after a long day, and wake up tomorrow feeling great. It's all the ritual of a drink without the regret. Discover RK at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, the spirit without the alcohol.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Here we go, Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr and Sweet Tea. Travis Rogers. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show is on your Thursday, May 7th.
I'm a chivato.
The No Stress Sports Talk Express. Gonna need a little no stress before Lakers Thunder Game 2. We're gonna walk you up to coverage at 5 p.m. The Toyota Lakers countdown to tip off with Beto and Michael. Then Johnny I and Michael have all your play-by-play live from Oklahoma City. Hear it in crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app and on 7:10 a.m. And then reaction after the game, the Lakers post-game show with Beto. Tomorrow morning, Unsportsmanlike with Evan Canty and Michelle till 7 a.m. And then the Sedano and Cap Morning Show at 7 a.m. live and local. Well, what does DeMarco feel today?
Why don't you shut up?
What does Travis feel?
A new whacking stick.
How about Young D, producer DeAndre, and producer Laura? We're going to get you through it, count you down to tip-off.
Oh.
Let's do it, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Good Thursday afternoon in the Southland right now.
Yeah, baby.
What up, dog?
How you feeling? How
I'm
you
good.
feeling about what we're about to see in about, I don't know, let's call it 3.5 hours from right now? You feeling good? You feeling
the Lakers?
optimistic? You feeling resigned? Like, where's DeMarco Farr's head at the moment?
A healthy dose of resignation.
Okay.
I mean, I'm giving OKC their props.
Yeah.
They're good. They're
Yeah.
one of the best championship teams we've seen.
Yeah.
We asked Trudell this yesterday. I don't think they're slowing down
I don't
unless
either.
Wemby can stop them.
You look pretty good last
I
night.
did see a human being almost bounce his head off the goal and then hit his elbow on the backboard. So maybe Goliath could stop them. But, yeah, a little bit of resignation for the Lakers. But it's not about winning this series right now.
I agree.
It's about a guy.
Yep.
A guy we've been talking about and going to keep talking about
Yep.
until he plays better.
Yep. And there's a lot at stake tonight. I
Yes.
think that's the part that's so interesting is because the series itself is what it is. This may be the problem that does not have a solution, right? That you're going up against a team that is a lot deeper than you, a lot healthier than you, a lot better than you. And it may just be an inevitable conclusion, but that doesn't mean that there aren't a lot of things to pull out of it.
No, I mean, you've been watching hoop a long time. DeAndre, you love hoop. Laura, we all love basketball. When is the last time you've seen a basketball team play 12 guys in a playoff game?
I literally don't know if I've ever seen it before.
Actually could play 12 guys, not just played them.
Right.
Played them.
Yeah,
right.
It wasn't a bunch of throwaway garbage minutes. No. It was like these guys are all good enough to be on the court.
Yeah, you're up against Brock Lesnar, a juggernaut, so I have no expectations of the Lakers winning. But this is all about Luka, and this is an audition. And right now on center stage is Austin Reaves because you bombed your first night out. It was pitchy, dog.
It's a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me, dog.
Yeah.
Right now, so you got this one song, this one opportunity to, I guess, change opinions.
I did always like it when they cut to them and you see Randy Jackson go, and he kind of shake his head like, you're like, oh, this isn't going to go good. Like the other guy, what's the guy, the white guy? Simon Cowell would just be like,
sounds like.
He would just say, you stink, go find another occupation.
Yeah.
And Randy didn't want to just cut you off at the knees, but it was always like, yeah.
Well, you know what? It's fair to be Simon Cowell about Austin Reaves.
It's going to be a no for me, dog.
It is. I mean, that performance was unacceptable.
It was.
It was. Did you like the comp, the Tyler Herro comp?
Well, I think it's a pretty good comp. I think that there's some interesting questions that come out of that. If he's Tyler Hero, who's going to be the second best player on the team? Because that's
whoever
not gonna be
you
good
bring. I'm assuming whoever you bring in.
Okay. Sure. But it's like to find a second best guy. It's not easy. They don't, and especially this offseason, there really isn't one of those guys that is at least obviously available. I mean, maybe you could squint and somehow find a way to get Giannis here if that's something you want. But like, it does not feel like, hey, they're going to get this guy. They're going to add it to Reaves. Like the way he's going to get paid and the expectations. And quite frankly, I think the other thing that's really interesting with all of this is the fact that they have been so reluctant to move on from him. There have been many opportunities in the Austin Reaves Laker arc where they could have flipped him for a lot of stuff, whether that was other players, whether that was picks, but they opted up. This is going to be our guy at some point, and not your number one guy. That obviously
he's our guy. Yeah.
But now all of a sudden, is your guy Tyler Hero?
Well, it's different. I mean, I thought there was some residual. What's the other guy that's in OKC? Help me. CTE.
Which one? SGA, Chet Holmgren,
Jalen
Williams. Caruso.
That was Caruso hangover. You let him go. We're not letting Austin go. But now it's a little bit different because we're about to dump $30 million into your lap and make a big commitment to you.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, you have to judge this, I guess, without. How do you say that? Without bias. You have to look at him as just a player, and you have to pretend like you don't know him.
This is really interesting because I think you're exactly right. And that's there's two competing forces here, which I think make what you're talking about, which is exactly the right question, so interesting and difficult. One of the competing forces is the group that basically said, under any circumstance, we're not getting rid of this guy. If you keep throwing money into the pot, it's really hard to walk away from the pot, or it's really hard to not continue to throw more money into the pot. Like, man, I'm already committed to this. If I walk away from it now, what did I actually do? Like, I just burned this entire thing for nothing, right? The other competing force in this is a brand new owner who came in and saying what you just said, which is, tell me what you guys see. Like, what are we about to do?
Because if that's it, you're all fired.
Right. Like, tell me why this is the piece that we can't move on from. Tell me why we're going to pay this person $30 million, $35 million, $40 million, whatever the final number lands at. Like,
what am I signing off on?
What am I signing up on? And by the way, if this could, I don't quite get it. And if I'm going to let you, Rob Pelinka, make this decision, you're going to need to be right about this one.
Yeah.
Because if you're not, we are boxed in a way that is really hard to get out of.
I think if I was Rob Pelinka or anyone that's a decision maker on this deal, I would be out front and center making sure you saw me talk to Austin Reaves tonight. Just to let him know and let everybody know this is serious.
Yeah.
I need you to show me something. Because I want you here. I want you to be a Laker. But we can't have this.
No.
We can't have this. I'm not asking you to win the game. That'd be nice.
Sure.
But you can't play like this, and then we do a deal in the offseason.
Tell me if you agree with this. There's a huge difference between, hey, that was a lot better than we thought. Hey, what a great series that was. Man, we didn't think we were going to get that from that guy, to we're going to pay you like an all-star, and now there's no more surprises. When you play like an all-star, that's what we're paying you to do.
Right.
And if you give me non-all-star performances against the better teams, what did I buy exactly?
Right. And I'm not even sweating the defensive side because I know OKC is going to come at him. They come at everybody, and they come at you in waves. That's neither here nor there. On the other side, offensively, your shooting percentage better be way up. You better be money from beyond the arc. You better be a little wiggly, loosey-goosey guy going down the paint, getting in there and scoring, the hard way. You've got to become a scorer because that's what they're paying you for. It ain't the other end of the floor.
No.
I need you to score tonight.
And that's exactly right. If we're going to pay you like this, there's no more, well, they're really good and they stop me. No,
there is no stopping you.
Right.
Exactly.
Yes. Figure it out.
Yes.
We're paying you like an all-star. Perform like one.
Right.
That when you perform like an all-star and I'm paying you like a role player, that's awesome. That's found money. That's like, you put on a jacket you haven't worn in a while and you find a $20 bill stuff. Like, man, I didn't even know I had this.
Right.
But when you need the money and you need the performance, and it's not there's no excuse. Like, I'm paying for a premium service, and you're giving me non-premium performance.
I'm seeing Brunson step up. I saw Paul George step up. This is where your scorers step up and play big. That's what I'm expecting out of Austin Reaves.
Yeah, and you want him to get to his spots. I mean, he only shot 2 free throws, and that's just credit to what OKC was able to do on their defensive end as far as bumping him trying to come off the pick and rolls and not being able to get to his spots. But I think that's what the biggest glaring conversation is because it's just the money that was been reported at how much he could potentially make. So all of a sudden, when you get into the playoffs and people see how much money he's going to be potentially trying to get in the offseason, that's why everyone's like, whoa, let's slow down real quick.
Yep.
Because he hasn't really proved in the playoffs. Regular season, there's no question that Austin Reaves has been really, really good in the regular season, especially without Luka Doncic and LeBron James early on this season. But as soon as the playoffs came into play and he had, he returned to Houston, he was okay. Then he started struggling as far as the shooting. That's when the money and the conversation of that starts to fall back because, you haven't really shown us in the playoffs that you're a $40 to $45 million guy.
So let's kind of pick that up and get into this next, because the price, we've talked about this with LeBron. Well, what he's going to want matters a great deal. I think the same thing is true with Reaves. That will we do it? Yeah, but we got to make sure that we're getting something out of this too. It can't just be, we're going to do it no matter what, because if you get this wrong, it locks you into some things that are very, very difficult to get out of. That's coming up next. Getting closer to Game 2, Western Conference semifinals, Lakers and Thunder. Mr. Marco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Love the NBA playoffs. Coverage and content of the 2026 NBA playoffs on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. See for yourself what made readers of Newsweek and USA Today name Pechanga the best casino outside of Las Vegas. Visit Pechanga.com for more info.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
Game 1 belonged to the Thunder.
And the Lakers will lose Game 1 by 18.
OKC defends home court, and the Lakers take the early blow. Can the Lakers answer back and still win an OKC? Game 2, same floor, same teams, and a chance to respond. Coverage begins today at 5 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Look, Mother's Day's coming up, and trust me, don't wait until the last minute on this one. Just recently, I took my wife to Burke Williams Day Spa, and honestly, it was exactly what we needed. She loved it. I loved it. It was one of those, why don't we do this more often moments? And right now, Burke Williams has special offers on Mother's Day spa packages across their 9 Southern California locations. Massages, facials, full-on spa days. Visit BurkeWilliams.com and take care of Mom. Burke Williams, ESPN LA's official recovery partner.
John Ireland here. You want a vodka that's championship caliber? Look for Blue Ice Vodka at Ralph's, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce. Classic, Huckleberry, or double espresso. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
Hey guys, the regular season is wrapped and the NBA playoffs are finally here, and there's no better way to cash in on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. So don't pass up your next shot with Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. And right now, it's the Do It Live 2026 NBA Finals Sweepstakes. Pick live squares during NBA playoff games, and you can win a trip for 2 to the NBA Finals. To enter, you just make a $5 lineup with at least one live NBA player pick during any part of the 2026 NBA playoffs. Live player picks are picks made after a game is already in progress. So do this. Download the Prize Picks app today and use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Hi, this is Jeff Weiss of your LA Rams. You're listening to the Rams Super Bowl champion, DeMarco Farr, and Travis Rogers, LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN.
Laura, how is your optimism level as we get closer to Game 2?
Honestly, not great.
Yeah.
Not great. I would love to say, you know what, guys, they're going to bounce back. They're going to win this one. We can get a Game 5 and, like, kind of take it there. But seeing what OKC did when we were just, and I'll say close in quotations, we were only down by 4. I was like, oh, my God, we might actually have a shot here.
Did you really think so, or were you trying to talk yourself into it?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
But then OKC's like, let me put the pedal, like, in the gas. Let's just go. And then you're like, okay, well,
that's the other thing. I think you get the full dose tonight.
I do, too.
Yeah.
I think that the opportunity that was in front of them, that you, and by the way, this happens in every series where the favorite, which is obviously OKC here, there's gonna be a performance where they're saying, if we're gonna get got, this is the game that you can do it. Right. That they're just not quite doing the best version of themselves. That was Game 1, and they still won by 18 points.
Yeah.
That's the part that really because I thought the Lakers were okay. I didn't think that was a terrible performance. Reaves aside, I did not think that was a terrible performance. And OKC was somewhere in their 80 percentile, something in there. Like, it wasn't dreadful, but it wasn't their best.
No, they're
and it was still lopsided.
Kind of sleepwalking, figuring it out. But even the SGA said it was simple. You know, he's got all the answers already. He just needs to know what the questions are. I thought that was the dopest line ever.
Yeah.
That is really, really cool. So that's the thing. We were talking about JJ and, like, what JJ can do. And it's so funny. And you'll come up with a game plan.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll really study. And this is what they've done. This is what teams have done to stop them and make them do X, Y, and Z. And the thing that you can't prepare for is SGA also knows that. And as soon as he recognizes it, he's going to exploit it just that fast. You know what I mean?
It kind of goes back to, like, the analogy that I've used is you got to throw a different pitch almost every time.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to play a zone. We're going to play a man. We're not going to switch. We are going to switch. We're going to put a big on you. We're going to put a small. Like, you're just going to have to constantly make him go, okay, what are they throwing at me right now? Because he's going to figure it out eventually. So if you throw it at him 5, 6, 7 times in a row, he's going to know exactly the move. But constantly change it.
Who's the biggest bugaboo out there? Like, who makes the most mistakes on defense rotationally, in your opinion? Because there's, like, Chet Holmgren getting open in the paint, and when he dunks, you got 3 Lakers pointing at each other.
Yeah, because the problem is that when it's where they are doubling SGA at. So, you know, when they doubled him as soon as he crossed the half-court line, it was good because Marcus Smart was in communication with DeAndre Ayton. And LeBron James having him on that side allowed him to get that steal, you know, in one of those plays. So I think that's what comes into the communication factor. But when you're going to double team, there's sometimes Lakers are getting that, should I go? Should I wait? No, if you're going to double, you got to go now. So there's times that all that stuff gets, you know, disrupted. But there's moments you see Luke Kennard down there, or you see Rui down there, and then DeAndre Ayton's kind of in the no man's land, like, if you're going to double, you got to make sure everyone's rotating properly.
And I'm sure OKC's giving them looks they've never even thought of, because it's not just athleticism. They're also smart, too.
Yeah, and the margins for the Lakers are so small. I don't want to say they're small. They're non-existent. They almost have to throw a no-hitter. You have to go out there and shoot for a high percentage. You have to go in there and defend like your life depends on it. And you got to hope that they have a little bit of a bad night. Like, all of those things have to almost line up at the same time. And if any one of them give a little bit,
you're not getting the ladder. You're going to get a full dose of what a championship team looks like tonight. But it don't matter. We already know they're going to beat the Lakers. I'm just looking at Austin Reaves.
I am too.
And body language, the whole 9. And I want to see what LeBron does in support of him tonight, because I'm sure he knows what the offseason holds. And that it affects him, too, if he wants to stay or wants to go. So I want to see, like, Austin Reaves be in attack mode, be aggressive, And let me see what LeBron does to support that as well.
So with Reaves in mind, let's take a listen to Mike Wilbon, who was talking about where the Lakers are and kind of what you're talking about. Like, hey, what this series feels like we kind of know the conclusion of it, whether it's in 4, 5, 6, whatever it is. If we get to Game 7, then who knows? Anything's possible, I guess. But it's what happens after this series that is really interesting. Here's Michael Wilbon.
You mentioned Reaves. He's an interesting piece and situation. There's some places where Reaves can help in a lot of places. He's a really good player.
Right.
Is he have to be with Luka and LeBron? Really? They got some needs on that team. I don't know, as we look at this now, who are you going to move? What are you going to do? Hachimura. How valuable a piece is he? What can you package? What can you do? There are people, look, again, just look at the history of this league. Every year, I know it's in July, and I'm somewhere thinking there's a few days off and the phone rings, and somebody says, oh, my God, Kevin Durant just.
Right.
Oh, my God, this is the history of this league. You know, you sit around, I remember, who was it? Jack Ramsey telling a great story about, let me tell you about the night I traded Wilt. What? What? So you think that Austin Reaves can't get traded? You think Jaylen Brown can't get traded? Any of them can be traded. And I think that again, Denver and the Lakers are two teams I'm looking at to have to improve their teams.
No question. Wow. The Lakers and Denver need to improve their team, but it's an interesting question, and he's right. Everybody, Luka Doncic fell out of the sky, right? Like trades happen.
Yeah.
The Lakers opted not to trade Austin Reaves many, many times. Like, this is a guy that they have, no. They've moved other guys. They've let other guys leave. They've paid other guys. They haven't, given away. All this thing has, at least in large part, been in an effort to make sure that we are able to sign Austin Reaves when it's time to sign Austin Reaves. This is not a piece that we're willing to sell for future assets. Does that change the math? Because we've already basically said no to all this. Now they boxed themselves into, we have to do it because we could have actually done a lot better with this had we moved it earlier.
If you don't do it, I don't think the outcry would be deafening. I think there'd be some questions, but I think it would be more balanced. I think
Do you really?
Yeah, I think people would understand why you didn't or why you were reluctant. And if you want to,
does it depend on what happens and where he goes and what happens after that?
Well, yeah, how this series ends for him. If he makes himself undeniable and you want to see him and Luka together, then
let's say he really struggles, okay, that he maybe not quite as bad as he did in Game 1, but he does not have a good series. And all of a sudden, what he's talking about, what we're talking about.
Like you finished minus 52.
Sure, this inevitability of his return is no longer inevitable, that we're talking about a trade. You're talking about not offering him as much as maybe you were thinking about offering him before, that someone else comes in off the top rope and offers the max deal, and you're like, I just can't do it. I still think there's a chunk of Laker fans that would be like, you got to keep him under any circumstances. And the only way that you would be vindicated if you didn't is if they said, no, we're not going to pay that amount of money, and he goes somewhere else and kind of Jordan Pools it like we were talking about yesterday. It's like, yeah, that just out on his own, out in the wild like that without Luka, without LeBron, he's just not that guy.
Well, that's that age-old question. Do you want to win?
Yeah.
Or do you want to win with Austin Reaves on the team?
Mm-hmm.
That's I think you could act. I mean, that's mean of me to say, but I think you might be able to do better for cheaper.
I don't know if you can do it for cheaper.
Because
you can definitely do it better.
You've got scoring. What you need to do is improve your athleticism and rim protection.
Make it younger, too.
And get younger. And if that costs you an Austin Reaves, I think that might be a fair trade. I mean,
it's interesting.
Yeah, you've got scoring already.
But you need a second guy to do it too. You need more than one megastar, right? You're going to need every championship caliber team has that second guy that, look, if you need me tonight, I'm here for you. You need your Scottie Pippen. You need your Kyrie Irving. You need your Klay Thompson.
Can that second guy be a little bit bigger, younger, and play a little bit better defense?
Yeah.
How about that?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. I mean, does my second guy have to be nothing but scoring? Somebody I have to plan around because I know he's not giving me much on the other end?
Because we've seen moments where this Lakers team, they were struggling when it came to scoring when Austin Reaves and Luka Doncic were both off the basketball court. So then if you're looking at it like, okay, if we're just going to settle in on defense, but we have that guy out there on the basketball court, he's not helping us offensively, it's like, okay, because I mean, it's tough because we always try to look at the model of what OKC has. and what San Antonio Spurs has. Like, that is the perfect model right now as far as how the NBA is looking like.
Well, I can't find a Wemby.
But all those guys and what they have done, like OKC, the amount of draft picks that they're able to get, they were able to go out and get a small piece in Isaiah Hartenstein to enhance the roster. They got Alex Caruso, and they were able to, it's a small piece, but it's able to enhance the roster because he does a lot of things differently on the defensive end of the basketball court.
But that takes time.
And
the Lakers don't do that.
Nope.
Well, the timeline's different, right? I mean,
it's both different and the same.
But we're not on the LeBron timeline.
No,
we've got some time with
Luka.
Luka.
We added some time on the back line, but the timeline for Luka is ticking. It's ticking, and I agree with Laura that the idea of building an OKC, which, by the way, who wouldn't want to do that, right? You got, like you said a second ago, you got 12 guys that are performing at a high level. You've got the best player in the league. You've got depth all over the place. You've got other really, really good second bananas, whether it's Chet or Jay Will or any of these guys. Like, these guys could be top bananas on other teams. That's how good of a player they are. But it takes time to get all those guys.
Okay.
And usually you got to go down to get to the point where those guys are
Then
available.
maybe not OKC. How about building Denver? You've got a centerpiece. You've
Who's
got
Jamal Murray?
You've got a secondary option, but I mean,
can we have a real conversation though?
Yeah.
Jamal Murray hasn't been really showing up in the playoffs.
He did the year they won the title.
He did the year they won the title, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of pieces around that Denver team as well.
They had
Aaron
KCP,
Gordon,
they had Aaron
KCP,
Gordon,
like,
they had
Bruce
a real
Brown.
team. But that series, or I should say that year, Jamal Murray was a lethal second option.
He was on one.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that he's not Scottie Pippen as far as like the great second guys of all time, but for at least a month and a half, Jamal Murray was giving it to everybody, and the Lakers do not have that guy on this team
But I think that team is more buildable. Like, you've got the centerpiece, you've got Luka, they've got Joker. You can build around that with guys.
But they already had. It's tough because they already had a guy established in Aaron Gordon. Like, they already had a guy in Christian Brown who they drafted that's already established. Granted, he did not have a good playoff performance this season, but Denver kind of has a little bit of the core already there. They're just trying to figure out the other role players and guys that be around. Lakers don't have that.
No.
They don't have their
that's
role
the other
players.
thing.
They don't have their bench.
When Mason said people want to run it back, do you really?
No, I don't.
Do you want to run this back?
I want to run Luka back with the best possible supporting cast.
Yeah.
And if that includes Austin Reaves at a rate that makes sense, great. If that includes LeBron James at a rate, great. Let's do it. But we got to have him. Now, DeAndre Ayton may just come back because it's his option to come back, right? Marcus Smart can come back because it's his option, if I understand it correctly, for him to come back. So you may have a lot less flexibility than you want, but this is where every dollar you give to Reeves is one less you can spend over here, and it gets. And if you get it wrong, you've got Anthony Rendon on your team.
A 40 burger.
Yeah.
Changed my mind.
Yeah.
How about that? A 40 burger would change my mind.
You know what changed my mind?
What?
40 would be great. How about the next 3 or 4 games, or however many we have left? How about we score 24 points a night?
Okay.
Just go out there and make 45% of your shots.
Yeah.
And let's see what happens.
Average at least 20 for the series, and you've got some work to do.
Get erased.
Right.
And that's the part that's a little scary. Okay. It is a Cosm Ticket Thursday, which means you're going to want to call 877-710-ESPN right now. And caller number 7 will win a pair of general admission tickets to watch the Thunders and Lakers. That's Game 4 at Cosm on Monday, May 11th. That is at 7:30. Experience the intensity of the NBA playoffs like never before on Cosm's massive immersive displays. For more info and tickets, visit Cosm.com, only with ESPN LA. Caller number 7 wins a pair of tickets, Lakers Thunder at Cosm, 877-710-ESPN. We got a little straight up earlier today, DeMarco, because we're on a little tight schedule before we hand it off to Beto and Michael. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
You have the heart of LeBron, who has been there and done it, and these kids in the Oklahoma City locker room had posters of him up on their walls when they were kids.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
But they're an army. They're not 3 or 4 guys.
No, there's a lot of guys.
It's almost like...
Although they are missing Jalen Williams is pretty important.
But still, though, doesn't it feel like it's like LeBron is that one guy, all those movies where, like, guys are outnumbered.
He's like Jon Snow against the, what were they? White Walkers.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, it's one guy with a sword, you know? And then there's, like, 5,000 dudes running at him, and they're all on horses, and they've got great equipment, you know? And they've got the numbers. and there's just one guy standing there with a sword. He got to take on that entire army by himself.
Yeah.
That's LeBron against Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time. Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour, weekdays after 3 p.m. and try our new Chili Crisp dumplings, paired with a premium or beverage drink, like our delicious Thai tea, both for only $5. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
And it is the No Stress Sports Talk Express to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. It is time for Straight Up with Sweet Tea Travis Rogers. Straight Up on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka, double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra. Let's do it. Straight Up with Travis Rogers right now.
All right, so let's start with, I know this is one of your favorite sports, DeMarco, and you are somebody that I know likes to watch almost all of the big events. I'm curious if this will ding your radar. You're a huge boxing fan.
Yes.
Yes, you love to watch.
Combat sports.
Even those crazy, like, Jake Paul fight Mike Tyson stuff. You're in on
the freak show.
The freak show.
Yes, I'm in.
Okay, let's see what your level of tolerance for freakery boxing actually is.
Okay.
Would you like to see Johnny Manziel fight social media influencer Bob Maneri in a boxing match?
Oh, I don't know Bob Maneri.
Bob Maneri, if I have him right, Bob Maneri is a guy that kind of does VOs on crazy sports highlights.
Yes,
and
he
says,
does.
Yeah, like, but can you believe
chance?
this Blaken guy?
Does he have a chance on beating?
I have no
Johnny
idea.
Manziel? Because
let me rephrase. He's a social media influencer.
Okay, I'm
He's
looking at
not
him.
a professional fighter.
He doesn't look very. He's 38 years old.
Yeah.
I would pay good money to see Johnny Manziel take a beating, but I don't want to pay money to see him win.
Okay, they're gonna
I'm
do
not
it.
betting on Bob Maneri.
The fight will be promoted by kick streamer Aiden Ross's Brand Risk Promotions, which is known for pitting celebrities against content creators in boxing matches.
Oh my God!
So
I
I'm
do
really
like
pushing
that.
the threshold for your freak show tolerance.
But
yes?
I do like that you actually get in the ring with some of these dudes that talk a lot of trash to see if they can back it up. The problem is sometimes they can.
Yeah.
And that's who got knocked out by Jake Paul early. It was the basketball player. Nate Robinson got knocked flat on his face, and we thought like permanent damage.
Yeah.
If you're gonna fight these dudes, you better win.
Remember Jake Paul also knocked out Tyron Woodley?
Knocked out a UFC champion.
Yeah.
That's when like you better stop playing with this dude. But yeah, maybe if Johnny Manziel has a chance to lose, I'd watch it. Yeah.
why am I not surprised that Johnny Manziel is now on the celebrity boxing circuit? Does that not just seem absolutely where we're going to end up
Seems
the
on
second
brand.
he was drafted? Like
Seems on brand.
him coming into the league and seeing what was like that was over almost as quickly as it started in the NFL.
So this is when I was first starting radio. This is in St. Louis, and he was up for the Heisman Trophy. I kid you not, right hand to God. I said, you cannot hand a freshman the Heisman Trophy. It would ruin his life. You're too famous too soon on campus. Right.
Yeah.
And then turns out he's got some extra problems with that, plus the pressure of being a Heisman Trophy winner as a freshman. He's flying a burning airplane.
Yeah.
Soon it's going to crash.
Yeah.
Yes. So, no, I'm not shocked at all.
Okay. I'm going to – you can watch it. You let me know how it goes. I'm not going to be there for the Johnny Manziel boxing,
now, this I may pass
social
up.
media guy.
This I may just catch the clips. Yeah, I'd like to see real fights.
Who could we put Johnny Manziel in the ring with that would be interesting? Johnny Manziel is 30 – where is it? I just read it here. Tries right
I'll give you 2 guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Le'Veon Bell.
He's 33, I believe.
33. Thank you, Laura.
Put him in them with Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell likes to box. If you want to have some fun, the build-up to this would be unbelievable.
Wouldn't Le'Veon Bell kill Johnny Manziel?
Well, that's what I'm hoping for. But the other part, put him in with Ocho Cinco. The build-up, the press conference would be incredible.
Yeah.
The trash talk would be ginormous. And let Shannon Sharp be the guy in the middle.
Shannon Sharp?
Shannon,
okay.
Let Shannon
for whatever
Sharp
reason,
be the
I heard that as Sterling.
Let Shannon Sharp do the
Johnny,
promoting.
Get your life squared away. You don't need to go do this. Straight Up with me, Travis Rogers, sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka, double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes, clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra. Does that not scream of one of those events like? If you did watch it, the second it's over, you're going to do that. Well, I should have known better.
Especially if you paid for it.
Yeah, like what did I just do?
You
Why
don't
did
wanna
I
see
do
it.
that?
So the moment Johnny Manziel got drafted, you guys had a feeling like, oh, this is not going to end well. Is it because
100%.
Is it because it was the Cleveland Browns?
It was the Browns.
Okay,
no one had Manziel in the first round.
Johnny Manziel at A&M, right here, the money sign, and he was.
Okay, let me give you his game plan at A&M. Kevin Sumlin, is he coaching yet?
No, I don't think he's coaching.
Yeah, the game plan was Johnny, take the ball, do whatever you want to do.
He did have Mike
That's the
Evans,
game plan.
too.
Run around.
Look, Johnny Manziel was a really fun college player to watch.
He beat Alabama.
And he beat Alabama in Alabama.
Yes.
And it was super fun to watch. And Johnny had a certain charisma that was hard to look away from. You either really liked what you were watching or you're like, I don't like this kid, and I can't tell you quite exactly why. But regardless, you were looking at him. He was the wrong size. He didn't throw the ball accurately, and he clearly was not a student of the game.
No.
He clearly was not doing the work to get ready to go play in the best football league in the world. And then you put him on the most dysfunctional franchise in the league. Wrap it up.
Thank
It is
you.
over.
So Rams fans that are upset that the Rams took a quarterback at 13, you could be Cleveland. You could be taking guys like him as your starter. How about that? That's your savior right there.
Hopefully we're not trying to do better than Johnny
Just
Manziel.
saying.
Hopefully that's not the bar we're trying to clear.
Like that. Come on,
Yeah.
boy.
No, the Rams would never do that, but like
Well,
you
now.
said, DeMarco, you told me something and you said it, and I'm like, I have
What?
to say it. It's going to bother me. It's like trying to hold in a sneeze. You're like, well, nobody had him on the first round with Johnny Manziel. I'm like, reminds me of somebody else. you know, like I'm just saying,
right?
The formula for success is much different over here than
with a
over
need
there.
at quarterback.
I
you're
understand.
not drafting Manziel.
When you said that, I went, oh no.
I'm trying to think of let's see, Jimmy Clausen was a bust.
Yeah,
right around the same time. But
half of them are busts.
But to their credit, Johnny Manziel was one of the best college players I ever saw.
And fun.
Oh my God, was he fun?
and he was a punk, and I mean that as both an insult and as a compliment. Like,
he actually did the same thing Baker Mayfield did, but Johnny made it cooler.
He did make it cooler, but Baker was a better football player.
Better player, but you wanted to punch Baker.
Oh,
you wanted to
for
hang
sure.
out with Johnny, right?
Yeah, no, Baker made you go, I hate that
I hate
guy.
that dude.
But then you had but then you're like, but he's pretty good. Like Johnny, like, yeah, this is fun, but that's not going to work.
Let's go.
Do you know who was number one in that draft class?
What year was it?
This is 2014.
14, number 1.
12 years ago.
Think South Carolina edge rusher.
Oh, Clowney.
Yeah, Clowney.
Yeah, okay, another guy.
The
That's
Rams
flawed.
had the number 2 pick that year.
And they picked
Greg Robinson.
Oh, yeah. GR. Oh, that dude had so much talent. What was his name in San Francisco before Aaron Donald? He was a wrecking machine defensive.
Antonio.
No, white guy. White guy from Missouri. They called him Cowboy.
White guy from Missouri.
I'll look
49ers.
him up. He was like the best defensive player in the league for like a 4-year period. I'll look him up. When I say the name, you'll remember.
Romanowski.
Not Romanowski. A big down lineman. Killing everybody. So this is when they drafted Greg.
Okay.
Greg went nose to nose with him in San Fran and shut him out.
Held on.
Shut him out.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh my God, we got ourselves one. And then it didn't pan out.
That was his good day?
That was the good day.
That was the good
thing was,
day.
he would kill the best players. Like the all pros, the Pro Bowlers, lock up, toe-to-toe, shut them out. And then Joe Bag of Donuts beats him for 5 sacks.
So he was the oppo of Austin Reaves.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry. Like, you guys are putting me in spots where I have to say what's popping into my mind. I can't hold it in. It's bothering me. All right, let's get back to the Lakers and kind of talk about what we got. That's coming up in about 15 minutes. But coming up next, we got a little Far Side. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
Game 1 belonged to the Thunder.
And the Lakers will lose game 1 by 18.
OKC defends home court, and the Lakers take the early blow. Can the Lakers answer back and still win an OKC? Game 2, same floor, same teams, and a chance to respond. Coverage begins today at 5 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Los Angeles, if you missed out on any action this past season, don't make the same mistake. Secure your spot in the Rams house for 2026. Watch every home game next year with big-time matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, and Packers. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of next season's action. Get your Rams season tickets today.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Next time you're at my home away from home, LAX, look up. You'll see the future of travel in action. It's the all-electric Skylink train. It's now testing, and trust me, this is a game changer. What does it take to build a champion? It takes round-the-clock preparation. And soon, Skylink will connect you to the airport terminals, the new rental car center, and LA Metro. From practice to prime time, the LAX Skylink. Fast, free, and built for LA. In testing now to help you skip the traffic later.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
Chris Canty here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that your fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
The home of the Lakers, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for the Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for the Far Side with DeMarco Far, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
All right, per usual, I'm all over the place. It was Justin Smith. Smith.
I remember him.
Yeah, the San Francisco 49ers.
He was really good.
He was really good. What are his accolades? He was two-time first-team All-Pro, 2011, 2012, second-team All-Pro, 2012, 2013, five-time Pro Bowler. So he was a Ram killer.
Yeah.
So when they drafted Greg Robinson at number 2, it was in hopes of stopping him, and then it worked. They went to San Fran. They kept Justin Smith out of the backfield. We thought we had one, and then sure enough, it went downhill from there.
At least they got Aaron Donald later.
They got Aaron Donald later on.
That saved it.
Couple things. So, how do you take compliments?
I think I'm okay with it.
You're okay with compliments?
I think so.
Does it matter where it's
depends on what
coming
it's about,
from?
quite frankly.
Clothes.
I'm okay with
Compliments
that.
about your clothes.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Does it matter where it's coming from?
Not really.
Okay.
I don't think.
I'm trying to think how I can put it delicately. Somebody complimented me on my shirt.
Okay.
And he said it was like it's a shirt I would wear.
Okay.
I'm not sure of that.
That means you got flow. You got style.
That's the way I took it.
Does the person that said this to you wear clothes that you like?
No.
Then that's not good.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Was it Mason?
Yeah.
No, it was not Mason. It was not Mason, but very close.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's a tough. That's one of those. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. But in the back of your mind, you're like, this is going to the Goodwill.
Was it an old guy?
Nope, young.
Okay, that's good.
Super
Young is good.
Super
Young's
young.
good. All right.
Super young.
You got flow. You're good.
I don't know. It was just kind of
fine.
weird.
It's a golf shirt.
It was a
Polo.
shirt. It was the one yesterday.
Oh, okay.
It was the one
Oh,
yesterday.
that was a different one.
I
Yeah.
really like the shirt, and it's a shirt I would actually buy or wear.
Yeah. If you see him looking like an unmade bed, that doesn't feel good.
Okay. Imagine Marilyn Manson saying that to you.
Oh, no.
Yeah. No, I don't want
Right.
that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want George Clooney to say that to me.
I took a minute, I processed it, and I said thank you very much and fist bumped. I said I'm on the right path if somebody likes my shirt.
There
But it
you
was
go.
just kind of weird. I didn't know how to handle that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's Adam Sandler, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Because he's
Thank
sloppy.
you. Thank you very much.
Clooney? Yeah.
Clooney,
Brad
Brad
Pitt,
Pitt.
yeah.
I'm good.
We did not mention Ted Turner passing away. Was that yesterday?
Just a little in crosstalk we talked about with Mace. But yeah.
Did it happen yesterday or
it
this
did.
morning?
Yesterday.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Ted Turner, we all know, creator of the Superstation, TBS, TNT, Cartoon Network. Turner Classic Movies, underrated.
No, it's funny. When I read a couple of Turner obits today, and TCM was mentioned in all of them because that's like the sneaky thing that everybody really enjoys.
Yes,
is TCM.
I always peruse Turner Classic Movies because you never know. And I love finding those hidden gems because it takes me back to whatever age I was. I remember the bunk bed I was in when I was watching this on TV.
Sure.
In the middle of the night or whatever it was. But I do have to say this, that wrestling fans like me owe him a debt of gratitude because he actually saved the business. He really did. When he took over WCW and then they went head-to-head with the WWF at the time, and it created the Monday Night Wars, and then we begat from Hulk Hogan, we got Stone Cold, we got The Rock, we got everything to where it is now. So without billionaire Ted's money and his creativity, they actually beat the WWF for a while in the ratings, like 83 straight weeks. Tons of podcasts on that. But without Ted Turner's money, I think wrestling might have gone the way of roller derby.
Really?
It was on the way out. It was waning.
Big LA Thunderbirds fan here, by the way, for
There you
talking
go.
roller
Ooh,
derby.
Ralphie Valladera?
Ralphie Valadares, yeah.
It was on Channel 5. I remember that.
Bay
I thought it was 9.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I
Either
think
5 or 9. One of those.
I swear,
Maybe.
I think it's 9 because the only reason it was like 9 had the Lakers and the Kings
Oh,
back in
okay.
the day.
Maybe,
so it would
yeah.
come on Saturday mornings.
Bay Bombers,
They're
baby.
the
That's
Bay
right.
Bombers.
Oh.
And there was
And
only like
Cabello.
3 teams.
That's right.
There was only, it's Vegas, LA, and San Francisco.
Did you ever go to a roller derby?
No.
Oh, there was
you win?
Oh, absolutely we went.
Oh.
Bay Bombers were a thing. We would
Okay.
go.
Ralphie
So much
Valladolid.
fun. Yes. I knew it was a work because they brought one to our elementary school. They did this like impromptu, and 2 guys got into a fight,
Yeah.
but they didn't hit each other.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's kind of fake. I'll go watch wrestling. But I wanted
go watch wrestling.
They used to report on it in the paper. Wrestling's real. I didn't know. Come on. But I wanted to say a shout out to Ted Turner because, I mean, it's very influential. It was a big deal. Do you know the whole story behind that?
The wrestling part?
Wrestling.
No.
So WWE on Monday night, and it was Monday Night Raw versus Nitro. The problem was WWE was recorded. WCW and Ted Turner was live. So what they would do was they would tell the WWE storylines and how they ended because they saw them already. And they you don't have to watch it. We'll tell you what happened. Just watch us.
That's trolling. I like it.
Yeah.
It was
I like that.
underhanded. It was dirty. It was
That's high
nasty.
level.
Oh, my
I
God. It
like
was great, but it was so much fun, though. So thank you to Ted Turner. That's my far side.
Ted Turner at least gets a percentage of the reason that I am as avid of a baseball fan as I am. Because
the Braves?
And WGN, too, gets a percentage of this because they put every Cubs game on in the middle of the day in the summer when there was no live baseball on. You know, when we were kids, that you would get the game on Saturday afternoon on NBC.
Joe Garagiola and Vince Scully.
Yeah, and it was usually a Dodger game or a Yankee game. Those were the two options you had. But all of a sudden, the Braves were on every night. So whoever you were playing, you get the Braves and whoever they were playing. You get the Cubs and whoever they were playing. So if you were a baseball crazy kid like I was and you could watch a live game twice a day, like you got the Cubs at it was 11 a.m. in L.A. because it's before Wrigley Field had lights.
Yep.
So they were playing at 1 o'clock in Chicago, so it's on at 11 in L.A. And then you got the Braves at 4 because they were playing at 7 Eastern. Bob Horner and Dale Murphy and Rafael Ramirez and Glenn Hubbard.
Ramirez. Alejandro Pena after he left the Dodgers.
Yeah, like they had Bruce Benedict was their catcher.
Whenever I'd go to a cousin's house, because we didn't have cable, so at my cousin's house, we're like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah.
Wow, there's baseball from Atlanta. It was only the Braves.
Every night.
Yeah.
And it was great. And then, you might get a Dodger game, you might get an Angel game, but you got a Cubs and a Braves game every day.
Help me out. This is a snapshot from when we were kids. The Braves were on TV, and I'm learning about them. Was there ever a time in baseball when Marquise Grissom was the best player in the game?
He was a baller, bro.
Not
the
that
best one.
No, but he was an all-star.
But he was one of the best outfielders.
Yeah.
When he was with the Expos.
Yeah.
Grissom.
He was a Dodger for a period of time.
I just remember him. He was leading off, and they were talking about him, and they said
he had a couple
the best season of anybody that season.
He was a leadoff guy, right?
He was a very, very good player, and I'd have to look at his page, but I bet Marquise Grissom made a few all-star teams, but he was never like an MVP candidate.
Okay,
number 9.
Yeah, he was good.
I'll let that go.
He could run, he could hit. Yeah, he was good for the Dodgers for a period of time.
I used to get so mad watching TBS wrestling because I told you this, like Dusty Rhodes would cut this promo, and I'm so into it, right? I got to go see this match. Hey, Mom, can we go to the Omni?
The Omni?
Boy, that's in Atlanta.
I was wondering where you go.
Shut your butt up.
Is it Hayward?
It's on your TV. I want to go see it.
It's right there.
Yeah. No, well, do you remember? Okay, we're going to really date ourselves here. You just mentioned, Beto. Do you remember when you guys got cable TV for the first time?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nah, I was an adult.
Yeah.
My mom still only watches Telemundo and Univision, so that's it. That's it. But as an adult, I got it. I'm like, whoa, this is cool.
I think I was like in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
Something like that. Because remember, it had to come to your neighborhood. They actually had to lay the cable down the street for you to get what
my
you
neighbors
wanted.
had it. Now,
we got it.
I used to watch it through their window. Yeah.
It was so cool. Yes.
Because it wasn't Prime Ticket. It was something else. Was it on TV?
There was on TV. There was the Z channel that also, but on TV had Dodger and Laker home games.
Okay.
Which was exceptionally
I never
rare
saw a
back
Laker
in the
home
day.
game on TV.
Yeah. Well, unless it was
As
a
a kid.
CBS Sunday afternoon game.
How is it possible you can't see the Lakers or the Dodgers in L.A.?
You can only see them on the road.
Yeah.
Why does it work that way?
Those were the rules at the time.
What do you mean
It's
that's the
stupid.
rules?
The rules were home games were blacked out in the local market because they
want you to go.
If we put it on TV,
They're
people
not
won't
gonna
come.
go.
You know how many people live in Los Angeles? You don't think that they're going to create some Dodger fans with the 20 million people if it's on TV?
Yes, I think you would.
One of the first times I ever saw the Dodgers home game was ABC used to do the Monday night game of the week.
Monday Night Baseball.
And it was Al Michaels and it was Dodgers against the Mets. It was in the 80s.
Yeah.
And Straw was like, whoa, that's the guy they talk about.
Yeah. And seeing Dodger Stadium on TV at the time was like, wow.
Yeah.
Like you would only see it during the World Series or the playoffs and maybe 3 or 4 times a year on the game of the week. But the home game, the white Dodger uniforms, you'd only see the gray roadies.
Well, as a kid, we only sat either the left field pavilion, because we would go, my brother worked at the park in Carson, right? So the recreation, you take the rec kids there. We either go left field pavilion, but a lot of those times that was closed.
Yeah.
So we'd sit in the reserve level. So I never really knew
the
what
red seats all the way up.
Well, we were fan. We had the blue.
Oh, okay.
But by the foul pole.
Yeah.
all the way down
Yeah.
there. But it was I never saw what the bottom yellow seats looked like until it was on TV. That was one of the first times I ever saw Mike Brito.
Oh,
R.I.P.
the little hat?
With the hat, the
Yeah.
scout that found Fernando. He had the radar guard behind. Yeah. So I knew more about Oak. This is how I figured out that there's the sun sets at different times.
Mm-hmm.
When you're watching an Angel game in Oakland, you're like, wait, it's dark here. Why is the sun still out over there?
Because it's 300 miles to the north.
Yeah, right. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
I'm in elementary. I didn't know this.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's all like Candlestick sucks, man. Because it always looked cold.
It was. Candlestick, and by the way, Candlestick did suck.
Yeah. I first time I did a fight
Here.
I flew into San Francisco. I took my kids to elementary, and like we flew into San Francisco. We drove by Candlestick. That was the year they were knocking it down.
Yeah.
And my son, like, why are we here? I'm like, you don't understand. Bob Brenly and Otley Hammaker, they were pitching for the Giants, and it just always looked cold. And I remember this, that they couldn't leave behind the dugout. They had to walk
all the way down to the foul pole.
To foul pole at Candlestick.
To get back into the clubhouse.
That's how they got into the club. You didn't play Candlestick, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah. It was the Giants that did that. There was so much, there were adult magazines all over the floor.
Back when we appreciated the printed page.
Yeah.
The back page.
And I'm not the classy stuff.
No.
Everywhere.
The stuff that had the wrapper at the gas station.
Yeah.
So they would just leave that on the floor?
On the floor, and the bathroom stalls didn't have doors.
Yeah.
And you're right in the middle of the locker room if you got to go.
I covered a couple of games at the, was it Qualcomm?
Yeah.
This is an NFL stadium?
Yeah.
This sucks.
Dump.
And then you go in the visiting locker room at San Diego. I always call it the Jack Murphy.
Yeah.
Well, it was the Q back then. Wait, this is how you're treating people? And I'm walking in, and it was like, there's water. There's puddles in this locker room.
It's gross.
And you guys threw towels down, but the towels were just absorbing the water. Like, you guys just got, it was the Broncos.
This is the pros.
Peyton Manning is standing in a puddle.
It's gross. My lasting memory of Candlestick Park was when you would see it on TV. There would always be trash pinned to the outfield wall because it's so windy. Like, so the hot dog wrappers would, and it would happen so often they wouldn't go and get them after every inning. So by the time you're in the third or fourth inning, there's like 10 or 12 pieces of trash pinned against the outfield
and the
fence.
stupid pigeons.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere. It would get so cold when the sun went down. As soon as the sun went down, it would get so cold. So cold.
All right. This is very exciting. Our friends from Fleming's are here.
Are they here?
They are here.
I thought I smelled something.
Richard Navarro and Juan Ortiz Contreras are going to come in and educate us on their fine
Please educate me.
A
lot.
The little sliders?
Yeah. 2 plates worth.
You picked a good time to come in, Beto.
Oh, I know.
It's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
There was one line that I thought was great, which is Morales is not the main course. That's Sedano and Cap. Morales is like a great spicy condiment.
Oh, yeah. I'll pour that spicy condiment all over you.
You are like spicy feta, man.
Listen, Bergie don't like feta. He wants goat cheese.
I know you'd rather have goat than feta, but spicy feta's nice.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
For Mother's Day, I'm taking Mom to brunch at Morongo. I'm letting her pick up the tab. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Treat Mom like a queen at our sparkling wine brunch in the ballroom. Mother's Day, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Number 2.
Melt Mom's stress away with the spa day at Sage Spa.
And the number 1 reason.
Show Mom a special weekend with the Casita because Mom deserves her own private plunge pool. Book before we sell out.
Morongo, good times.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Look, Mother's Day's coming up, and trust me, don't wait until the last minute on this one. Just recently, I took my wife to Burke Williams Day Spa, and honestly, it was exactly what we needed. She loved it. I loved it. It was one of those, why don't we do this more often moments? And right now, Burke Williams has special offers on Mother's Day spa packages across their 9 Southern California locations. Massages, facials, full-on spa days. Visit BurkeWilliams.com and take care of Mom. Burke Williams, ESPN LA's official recovery partner.
Pizza Hut is bringing the heat with their new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, finished with buttery garlic parm seasoning in every bite. And right now, grab a large pizza with any 3 toppings for just $11.99, delivery or carryout. When you're hungry for big flavor, keep the Pizza Hut coming with the $11.99 large 3-topping deal. Order now at pizzahut.com or download the Pizza Hut app.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese and toppings, stuffed crust, and original pan.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. 0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
They told me you used to be hip, Trav.
Used to be?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
They said, like sweet tea used to be hip. Like you can get down.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
I'm pretty comfortable wherever I need to be comfortable.
There you go. You should take him to the club.
Back to the guys.
This is either going to be the very worst radio segment I've ever done or the very best radio segment that I've ever done.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I don't even care. Oh, my goodness.
Our friends from Fleming's are here. Richard Navarro, who is the operating partner, and Chef Juan Ortiz
What's up,
Contreras
fellas?
is joining us here. And
What's up, you guys?
we were talking a little during the break, and I saw that you guys brought in the rack with all the stuff on it. It was all covered with foil, and you started to display some of this amazing food. That, DeAndre, that is a tomahawk ribeye, and DeMarco is... That's the biggest smile I've ever seen on your face.
Well, there's one thing that's missing. Utensils. See?
Dude, go in with your fingers, dude.
Yes, there we go.
Go
okay.
in with your hands.
Let me get in there. Thank you very much.
My
This
goodness.
is a rip. How can you say no to this?
You can't.
No to that?
You
Thank
can't
you.
say no. You said no to it, so before.
Yes, you can't have any.
You can't have
No,
any.
you can't have any. You have the fillet.
So, Richard, let me kind of fill you in on the conversation that we had the other day. We were talking about steaks. And DeMarco was insistent that you have to have the ribeye, right? That the ribeye is the king of steaks. And I agreed with him that it's the most flavor, it's got the most marbling, all of this kind of stuff. Yep. But my man DeAndre over here and we prefer the filet. Are we wrong? Do we need to change do we need to go about this differently? Or is the filet still okay to go?
Filet's still okay to go. For me, it's a whole vibe.
Get a little closer to the mic for me, please.
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go. DeMarco's eating. So the filet's okay? We're in the ballpark?
The filet is completely okay. You know, for me, it's more of a. For me, it's kind of what I'm feeling in the moment.
Okay.
You know, if I come in hungry, I'm getting the tomahawk for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
How many ounces is in that steak?
I don't care.
How big is that steak?
There's 35 ounces.
35-ounce steak.
30 now.
What's your favorite cut?
So my favorite cut would be this New York over here.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Oh no, there's another one,
There's
Trav.
another one.
Did we just say New York?
This would be the porterhouse right here. So you get both worlds, right?
What we were
So
talking
you have
about
the
yesterday.
New York and you
the
have the filet.
Yeah.
Travis,
Yeah.
I'm going again. Keep going. You're doing great. You're doing great. Keep going.
I'll keep
You're
it
doing
up.
great.
I have a question for Chef and for Richard, because you guys brought us a dip sandwich back here.
Oh yeah.
The dip itself is so good. I've never had anything like that before.
So that's our house-made French onion soup.
French onion soup.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
in the French onion soup.
It's like a play off the au jus. I mean, a French onion is almost like an au jus, but we just, you know.
I didn't even know that was allowed.
Are you
That's
married?
amazing.
Yeah.
Are you married?
No, I'm engaged.
I'm just saying. I love you. This is so good. Come on.
French onion soup as the au jus on a beef dip sandwich is next level. Is that your idea?
No.
No?
I wish I could take credit for that.
Okay.
I wish we could take credit. for that,
Yeah.
You know.
That's and then we got a little mac and cheese over there. We
Yeah.
got a little Brussels sprouts.
What's the mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese is Chipotle mac and cheese. So we use smoked cheddar, regular cheddar, white cheddar. We start out with roux, roasted garlic, butter, leeks, heavy cream. That's, it's a good thing.
Keep talking. Yeah.
So you got 6 ounces of pasta, 10 ounces of sauce itself. And we top it off with our Chipotle breadcrumbs. We bake it for about 5 to 10 minutes, depending.
Richard, how do you look the way you look working in a place like Fleming's with all this incredible food?
Man, it gets so busy. It gets so busy during the day that I graze. So if there's food on the window, I will take a French fry. I will take a piece of steak. It's grazing. It's maintaining throughout the whole day.
That's great. So you guys got stuff going on for Mother's Day?
We do. So we have brunch for Mother's Day, and after then a 2-course meal too for after brunch after 3 o'clock.
I'm in a pinch. Can I make a reservation now?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I will. Yes, for
Absolutely.
3.
For
There
3.
you go. Yes.
There you go.
There you
I'm coming.
Yeah. Will Grace take down a steak?
Well, whatever she don't eat, I'm going to eat. There you go.
All right,
Absolutely.
so we were talking about this the other day, too. And explain to me, guys, that why a place like Fleming's in particular, every time you go in there, the food is immaculate, obviously, but the bar and the drinks that you get at the bar are always just exactly like I love a good martini. Richard, you've seen me sitting at your bar having a martini, and you guys never miss. Is this like you coach these guys up exactly right? Because places like yours, they never miss on the classic drinks.
That's the thing. Our bartender, man, they're so on point. They been there for a minute, so they've been there since I've been working there, so at least about 10 years, right? So they've been, they know the consistency and it's important, and that lack of a better word, consistency.
Yeah.
It's important.
It's everything.
What is the Fleming's identity? Like, what is the mission statement? Like, how are you guys different from everyone else? Like, what is the Fleming's way of doing things?
Well, it's giving the best experience, 100% all the time. What else?
I think
world-class food and wine.
Yeah.
As well,
we also we preach principles and beliefs, and then Richard, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but some of them are like hospitality, excellence, trust, balance, fun. I know I'm missing like one or two, but for me, going back to your consistency thing, the reason why a lot of Flemings are able to hit that on consistently, because we go back to the training, and I think for me the most important thing for working with Flemings is balance. When it's time to get busy and get going, like serious, we're here to work, and then it's like, hey, on the flip side, let's have some fun while we're at it.
Juan, what's it like when you're in the kitchen and it's incredibly busy and the house is full and it's just one ticket after the next coming in? Is that like what you live for, or is this like, man, I'm so far in the weeds right now?
Here, let me give you some context.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Bear?
Yes.
When that ticket comes out?
No.
Yeah.
Really? Really?
That's for real, yo.
God.
That's for real.
Is that like game time for a
Yeah,
chef?
that's game time. That's me.
Okay.
Like that for me is like, all right, don't tell me a story. Just tell me what you need, what the guest needs. I'll get it out. Just
let's go.
Let me do my thing.
Yeah. How long does it does the time go by like that, or does it feel like, man, I've been in this kitchen for my entire life, I can't get ahead of it?
Oh no, we would look up. We'll get the rush at 5:30. We'll look up. It's 8:00.
Yeah, like
what happened?
Where did time go?
You ever get the special ticket? Because we heard there were celebrities in the building. You ever get like a special?
We get a lot of
somebody
requests like, oh, we don't do this, we don't want to have this.
Yeah,
and I think we strive in like being, how would you say?
Like just saying yes all the time.
Saying yes all the time.
Saying yes all the time.
And
can you talk about who might be the most famous person you cooked for?
We did Jay Cutler.
Okay.
Bodybuilding.
Yeah. Oh my God. What did he have? The big bodybuilder.
Yeah.
He's like 300 pounds, all muscle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big dude. The quad stomp.
A lot of protein.
Yeah, the big quad stomp dude.
Yeah.
What did he eat?
He ate a double chicken breast and a baked potato.
Really? Are you serious? Wow,
Yeah.
he ate clean on you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Huge dude.
I think one of our staff took a picture of them. I was too shy to ask, but
let's
get
see.
too shy.
So I got a chef question for you.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, if you want it done exactly right, you got to go to a professional like yourself. But if I'm cooking a steak at home and I want to get it as close as I possibly could get it to the perfect steak like you've cooked over there, give me a tip or two to make sure that I'm at least headed in the right direction.
Get a good sear on it.
Okay.
Very nice.
Super hot pan?
Super hot pan. I would say if you want to get it perfect, make it perfect every single time, invest in a thermometer.
Oh, okay.
That'll never fail you. You can use it for chicken. You can use it for the steak. Whatever you want.
That was a faux pas. You're not supposed to use
Well, look, he's the professional, and now I'm going to go buy a thermometer.
I have one, but they told me you're not supposed to use one.
I'll tell you what, like I've cooked tons of steak in the last 10, 15 years, but I still use a thermometer, not because I don't know what I'm doing, but if I can make it perfect every single time, I am.
Breaking my thermometer back out.
What am I putting on my steak? Just salt and pepper?
I do straight salt and pepper.
Okay.
But, sometimes I like to get go a little away from that.
A little spicy.
And just stuff that I do at home is just, you mix the coffee rub, Cajun spice, a little bit of sugar, oregano, salt, pepper.
Coffee
that
rub.
up and
You ever
just
done the coffee rub?
I've never made it myself, but I've tasted it. It's delicious.
Coffee rub.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
A lot of people find it bitter. Add a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
A little extra salt, and it'll
Even it out? All right. There you go. Can I have your phone number?
Tutorial for us.
I'm in the weeds. Help me.
That is good. Well, guys, thank you so much for bringing
Absolutely.
in this.
You're not taking this, are you?
Spread.
No, it's all yours.
This is us? Okay.
All yours.
Thank you.
You got it. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. Thank you, Chef.
Yes, sir.
This
Good to
is.
see you.
I cannot wait to dive in and get started on
You're
some of
not
that.
getting this one.
No, they brought more than one. They
I'm
brought
there.
more than one.
There's that filet
Plus,
you
I got to go dip that sandwich in that French onion soup. That's got to happen. Richard, Juan, thank you very much, guys.
thank you.
Appreciate you.
Guys, thank you.
A great deal. For sure. Let's talk about the OC Sports Awards. We're talking about top athletes' big moments, just one night. The OC Sports Awards, hosted by yours truly. I will be hosting June 18th at Angel Stadium. Celebrate greatness and be part of one of Orange County's premier sports nights. Get your tickets right now at the OCSportsAwards.org. All right, back to the Lakers and how much is on Austin Reaves' plate going into Game 2. Let's go, AR is right. We'll get into it next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
Game 1 belonged to the Thunder.
And the Lakers will lose Game 1 by 18.
OKC defends home court, and the Lakers take the early blow. Can the Lakers answer back and still win an OKC? Game 2, same floor, same teams, and a chance to respond. Coverage begins today at 5 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, the regular season is wrapped and the NBA playoffs are finally here, and there's no better way to cash in on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. So don't pass up your next shot with Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. And right now, it's the Do It Live 2026 NBA Finals Sweepstakes. Pick live squares during NBA playoff games, and you can win a trip for two to the NBA Finals. To enter, you just make a $5 lineup with at least one live NBA player pick during any part of the 2026 NBA playoffs. Live player picks are picks made after a game is already in progress. So do this. Download the Prize Picks app today and use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA.
Hey, it's Mason. Mother's Day is coming up. I got the best mom in the world. You know Donna. She's 80. She works 5 days a week at John Glenn Middle School in Palm Desert. She's active. She's on top of it. And Mother's Day matters. You got to get it right. Easiest way, and I do this with my mom every year, I send her bouquets. That's short for bouquets. I'm sending mom flowers from the Bouquets Company, and I got you 25% off right now so you can send some too. Bouquets aren't just any flowers. They're cut fresh. They're bigger, brighter blooms that last way longer. Send a happy bouquet, a vibrant bouquet, or step it up with a monthly subscription to keep the happiness coming month after month. Bouquets is the way to go. Took me 2 minutes. Pick the bouquet, set the delivery date, done. And with 25% off, grab some for your wife, your aunt, your grandma too. Mother's Day is May the 10th. Go to Bouquets.com. That's BOUQS.com. Use promo code ESPN for 25% off. Again, that's Bouquets.com, promo code ESPN.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installations with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA sports talk.
So I'm all about awards, right? I love awards.
You have your stack of Mandy's at home.
I'm in this for the awards. I've got Mandy's. I've got my Southern California Sports Hall of Fame thing. I'm Mandy for
favorite guy in the world is on a platform with a spotlight and it slowly turns around. It's fantastic.
Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube. You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
By the way, DeMarco, I see you rocking that quarter zip today, man.
Am I making a statement with this thing?
Yes.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
It's a quarter zip. We've had these forever.
You and I have been wearing these for 30 years.
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
All right, DeMarco, I got a question for you. You got to hold that plate up for a second.
Hold the plate up?
Yeah.
Which one?
That one.
This one?
Yeah. That was entirely full of a 36 ounce?
35 ounce.
35 ounce tomahawk ribeye. I know there's a lot of people in here. You did not take down that whole thing.
I think I did. That's what I mean. You have to have ribeye. Come on. And as soon as you're not looking, I'm going to gnaw on that bone, too. Oh, my God.
If that plate isn't completely cleared of the juice, we've done it wrong.
Coming.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a biscuit or something.
Throw some mac and cheese on it, and it'll start to soak it up.
Is there mac and cheese in the room?
Right there.
Right there.
I thought you meant mashed potatoes. Mac and cheese, too. Yeah. There you go. Now you're talking.
You guys want French fries?
Sponge.
You know, French fries, too.
I have French fries. Hold on.
There you go.
There
Come on.
you go.
Oh, my
that
God.
was delicious. Thanks again to our pals at Fleming's. That was an unexpected treat.
Yes.
That was terrific.
I was dead ass serious about coming over for Mother's Day.
You should.
That's a good idea.
You should.
Yes.
They have a really like a 2-day course, filet lobster. Did he talk about that? For Mother's Day? Yeah.
What else?
So it's a starter, the Fleming salad, filet mignon, and North Atlantic lobster tail as your entree. And then they have like a bunch of sides you can recommend. And yeah, they have like a whole Mother's Day brunch going on. So
there's
so good. So good. And you know what? Maybe we can skip the line since we can probably hit up Richard.
You know what? I would love to. I know where we're going for Mother's Day. I forgot.
We're postponing Mother's Day in my house for a week.
Why? Oh, for your deal. Yes. Oh, my God. That's right. Okay, that's fair.
We're kicking the can down the road for a week because Sunday I have a medical procedure on Monday morning that needs to be prepared for all day Sunday to cleanse.
What's it called again?
A colonoscopy.
Colonoscopy.
So,
okay.
Yeah. So we're going to postpone. We're going to kick the can down the road for a week and do Mother's Day next week.
How old is your oldest?
25.
So you had 25 Mother's Days.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you can stretch one out.
Yeah,
You're good.
yeah.
You've earned it.
Yeah.
You've earned it. There you go.
In my defense, I did have it scheduled for last week, and Susan changed it to next week, so I'm in the clear.
There you go.
I'm in the clear.
Can I tell you guys something? I'm so excited for May 10th to be on a Sunday in May. Like, we get my mom gets 2 Mother's Days. Okay? Because I always say Mexican. I know there's like Salvadorian and Guatemalan also celebrate May 10th. But I'm Mexican, so Mexican Mother's Day is May 10th. And American Mother's Day landed on May 10th. So my mom only gets 1 present this year.
Wow.
I love
like
her.
the idea of having Mother's Day, Father's Day, those things on a day. And if it lands on a weekend, great. If it doesn't, that's okay, too.
That's true.
Mother's Day is May 10th. Makes a lot more sense than Mother's Day is the second
week
Sunday of
Yep.
They told me there'd be no math.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like, go ahead and try to figure out when Easter is without looking at a calendar.
Good luck. Right.
Yeah. Go ahead and figure out when Thanksgiving is without. I don't know.
I just
It's
know
on
one
a
of those
Thursday.
days we're going to church. There you
Right.
go. Yeah.
That's true.
Exactly.
There you go.
All right.
Well.
So we know the Lakers are getting ready for their game 2 against the Thunder. Beto and Michael will have the Toyota countdown to tip off coming up in just about 26 minutes from right now. But DeAndre, what do we need to know about what else has been happening around the NBA?
All right. San Antonio Spurs last night. Victor Wembanyama. Those Spurs looked like. I mean, it's hard because I thought the Timberwolves, they had something as far as how they were going to game plan against Wemby. And of course, I went and I said that the Spurs are going to make adjustments. Well, those adjustments that the Spurs made end up being a 20-point lead and then some.
Right.
So it's going to be tricky, but it still runs through Minnesota because the Timberwolves were able to steal one in San Antonio. So got to be on the lookout right now. But another one that's going on right now as well is the Pistons and the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Pistons are up by 11 right now.
Ooh.
Yes. And it looks like they're going to – just the way that they're defending, Donovan Mitchell's kind of struggling into his spots. And we already have that discussion, just James Harden. He's having that playoff performance right now where he's not really showing up.
He's not going to win a championship.
What do you think that is? Because James Harden is a terrific player.
Isn't he whistle dependent?
In part, yeah.
And the playoffs, the whistle changes.
But it's not. But he's also. We've seen it happen before where he just can't make a shot.
Yeah.
Like even open looks, and James Harden can shoot, and all of a sudden he just can't make one.
Kind of the Kershaw thing. You have no explanation for it. You're so good, and then you get to the postseason, and it's a completely different guy.
Any idea, D?
Look, I think the whistle, like we talk about Austin Reaves, and the whistle, it shortens, meaning that they're not going to get the same calls that you get in the regular season. And I don't know if it's just a spacing aspect of watching the Cleveland Cavaliers, because the Toronto Raptors took them to 7 games, and so Harden, there's games where he gets to his spots, but he just doesn't look comfortable. And I don't know, just because of the way the Cleveland Cavaliers offense is designed.
It's just so weird that a guy that is such a great shooter is all of a sudden not. Like, even I'm not saying that he's getting a million open looks, but the open looks that he gets, he doesn't even knock those down.
Different sport, but I do know when you do cross over into the postseason for football, you're not getting holding calls. So if you get a sack in the postseason, you are that good. You absolutely earned it. They're not going to help you out.
I just want to throw one more. So the New York Knicks, they're currently up 2-0 against the Philadelphia 76ers. And then in that game, so the Sixers are already without Joel Embiid, which there's no need to discuss that. We already understand his extent with injuries. But OG Anunoby, he's the second leading scorer for the New York Knicks. And he ended up trying to play off the hamstring strain. And eventually they just subbed him out and they took him out for the remainder of the game. So he is listed as day-to-day.